I'm Mac McCarthy, and I help people with their breakups. And today we got one of those 5-year relationship stories. And I've said it many times, 4 to 5 years is a turning point in a lot of relationships. Whether it's going good or whether it's going bad, just seems like, 4 years, if you look at it, we use it for high school, we use it for the 4-year degree, the 4-hour work week. I'm just throwing that in out of nowhere. That's from the 4-hour work week book. But, 4 years for a lot of cases, it is a turning point. I mean, after 4 years, you should know where you're at in the relationship. And I always say that 2 years, within the first 2 years is the honeymoon phase or the extended honeymoon phase where you have a lot of patience, a lot of love, a lot of appreciation, everything seems all right. And then those next 2 years, you start to get a little bit annoyed, a little bit more pissed off about the little things. People start to show their real colors. It's just different. So then you got 2 years of not having that honeymoon phase relationship mixed with 2 years of having a really good one, and then you get to like in between 4 and 5, and you're like, where am I at in this relationship? Who am I with? How's it going right now? And then usually, like I said, if it's not going to last, it's going to end between 4 and 5, sometimes 6. But that 4-year, 5-year number is very, very common. I've read over 250 stories now. I haven't counted them all, but I have 250 videos, and I have over 200 stories in video, and probably another 50 or 60 I've answered in email. Wow, when I think about that, it's only been over the last 8 months or so. Okay, so let's get into this story. If you got a story to tell, please visit writemac.com, and I'll respond as soon as I can. So, hey Mac, love your channel and the way you give advice. Well, thank you. You have an honest approach, good combo of harsh advice with compassion. Harsh advice with compassion. Someone else has told me a similar compliment, so I'll take it and I'll say thank you again. So here's my issue. I've been with my girlfriend 5 years, and about 4 out of the 5 years have been good. It's a pretty good ratio, right? So what would that be? 80% of the time it's been good. This last one has sucked donkey balls. Well, that's explicit. I've changed. I've done a lot of reading in the self-improvement genre. I realized where I've gone wrong with my behavior in the past. Ironically, I still do bad things, LOL. Well, no one's perfect, right? If you're reading self-improvement, I've read a lot of self-improvement over the years. It's not an answer, and it takes time to change who you are. You can't just read a book. It takes a year or 2 years of reading that stuff for it to click. And I'll say the self-improvement genre I think is good, but at some point there's only so much that can be written on it, and it overlaps. So, like one thing will be like, oh, make sure you get your sound sleep. Make sure, the 5 friends that you hang around the most, you're going to be the average of those 5 friends. Like these things come up over and over and over again, and they're just worded in different ways. So sometimes after a while you just get sick of it, and when are you going to take action with it? But it is kind of funny that you say I still do bad things, right? I recently got caught in bed with another woman. That's a pretty bad thing when you're in a 5-year relationship. I got drunk the night before, don't remember coming home, and basically woke up in the downstairs bedroom of our home naked. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I woke up around noon and thought, what the fuck am I doing in this room? So it wasn't your usual bedroom. I couldn't recall anything. I had a pillow next to me. So is it possible at a bar or something that someone slipped something in your drink? That would be one question I'd ask, if that's not normal behavior for you. I'm not trying to give you an out, but I'm just wondering, you don't remember nothing and you drove home? That's not good. I remember talking to a lady at the bar, and that's it. Yeah, that's what makes me think was something that slipped in your drink. So I had a feeling that I took this lady home but really didn't remember. Well, that would, ironically, I still do bad things. This is beyond bad, right? If you're in a 5-year relationship. Okay, I texted her. Okay, I'm sorry, I lost my place. I remember talking to a lady at the bar, and that's it. So I had a feeling that I took this lady home but really didn't remember. I texted her, and she told me, sorry, the grammar's bad. She told me my girlfriend found her in bed with me that morning. Wow, you didn't even wake up, huh? She sent her home, and they didn't even wake me up. When my girlfriend got home from work, I thought we needed to talk. This is going to be tough. Yeah, you think? Yeah, it's going to be tough. She held a tough face, then tears fell. The truth is, I've been fucking around for months or maybe a year. I was sorry I hurt her, but not sure for my actions. So you were sorry you hurt her, but you really weren't that sorry about what you did action-wise. That's conflicting. That's not a good way to be. She asked if I wanted her to leave, that she would leave in the next month. I said no. I apologized. I was truly sorry, but she explained she wasn't so pissed I slept with another. It was more the combo of getting drunk and driving home, not knowing what happened. Well, I mean, if that's a lot of people are going to say like how much of an asshole you are, and you are an asshole bringing another woman in your house. But if your girlfriend's someone that doesn't mind you messing around, or you guys have an open relationship, well, then maybe that's more accepted by her. I don't know. I'm not, like I've told people before, I'm not the moral police on how your relationship's going. I try to be unbiased and honest. In some relationships, a woman doesn't mind that much if a guy's messing around here and there. Is it often? Is it often divulged? No. But does it happen? Yeah, it does. I mean, if anyone's out there, put it in the comments. Have you known someone that has open relationships, or the guy fucks around and the girlfriend knows it and she just kind of accepts it? I'm not saying that's the most healthy relationship, but it happens. Right here, he says, she doesn't mind me messing around as long as she doesn't see it. I've heard of that before too. I've even had a girlfriend in the past tell me the same thing. So whether that's true or not, sometimes that's a bait for you to, or rope to hang yourself with. I don't know if a lot of women over time will stick with that, but if she tells you that, okay. And you know, if she has that kind of attitude, somewhere in her past relationships it was like that, or something had to do with her family. Her dad was probably given the same freedom. She's always had that attitude. I've had girlfriends before with a similar outlook. Well, maybe that's what you look for. You're looking for that kind of freedom. All said, if she did that to me, no questions asked, I'd be done. Well, that just tells me that you have different standards and different beliefs. What's my problem here? Well, I mean, long term, if you're doing this kind of behavior, it's going to end up hurting you, because the fact that you're hurting her feelings, you're making her cry, whether she's accepting it or not, you're still hurting her. And you never want to make a woman cry that you care about. She's a girlfriend that you love and care about. You got to look at it like it's like a family member. Do you want to make your sister or your niece or your mother cry? Do you want to make those women in your life cry about something? Do you want to hurt them in that way? I know she's your girlfriend, but of 5 years, you're close to her. You understand what I mean by like a family member? It's like, I know you sleep with your girlfriend. It's not the same. I'm just saying the level of love and respect. And you're not showing love and respect. If you, like she said, just don't do it in my face. But waking up downstairs in the bedroom with another woman, she walks in on you guys, 90% of women won't accept that. And if this one she's a bit insecure, and at some point she might just leave you or do the same thing to you. Don't be surprised. She might be, planning something. This is the kind of thing where a woman will get revenge, or just one day you'll be like, what happened? She's gone. Because she had enough. It's like R. Kelly when a woman's fed up, right? And if you're doing this and you feel like, all right, I'm apologizing this, like I said, karma will come up. I mean, this is not one of those things where you can do it again and again, and you're not going to feel good about yourself. So you got to make a choice here. If you really care about this woman, either let her go, break up, or put yourself in a position where you're going to be dead honest with her, and you're not going to bring women home, but you're going to readdress the fact like, oh, is it okay if I see other women? And if she says yes, fine. But if she's crying when she finds out, that doesn't mean she's okay with it. You follow me? And it's not going to make you feel good long term. And these kind of things will bleed over into other parts of your life, your professional life, your other friend relationships, because you're going to feel bad about yourself deep down. Because right now, like I said, even if she says it's okay or she's accepting it, you fucking hurt her, right? Or she wouldn't be crying, or she wouldn't be offering to leave. So keep that in mind. Please visit writemac.com if you have a breakup story to tell, or if you'd like to book a live coaching session. And in this particular case, you might want to consider booking a live coaching session. Not because I'm going to give you all the wrongs and rights of what you did, because I think you already know. But you need to unpack this a little bit, I believe. So, hope to talk to you. Thank you for supporting the channel. And for the viewers, thank you.